types of personal injury cases that we handle are only for plaintiffs. We don't represent insurance companies or conglomerates or large corporations. They include medical malpractice, police cases, civil rights cases. That includes employment cases, whistleblower cases, and truck auto accident cases. Personal injury cases, to us, are not about just the money. It's about making our community safer through the jury system. That's our motto. You should consider hiring us because we're going to do things differently than the other attorneys. We're going to work your case much more so. We're knowledgeable and have the experience, and jury research plays a large part of our trial strategy. And we will always include the client in major decisions in litigation. Insurance companies definitely do not have our clients' interests in mind. They do not care. They have no sympathy. They only care about taking in money and producing profits. That's it. So what we try to do is, get a pretrial conference, get a trial date as soon as possible, and move it as quickly as possible. The types of injuries involved in personal injury cases that we handle vary. They can be loss of a limb. We do a lot of what they call TBI, or traumatic brain injury cases. The other thing is on death cases, loss of a child. So it runs the gamut. Then you got loss of consortium claims. The emotional damages, the mental anguish is a large part of our cases, and we have special techniques to maximize those awards, and we do it. Everyone doesn't have to sue, perhaps. There's some clear liability cases, and they may not need us, and we'll tell them, if they don't need us. But the way things are with the conglomerates, I like to call them, with the large insurance companies, they are not going to pay unless they've got to, unless you make them pay. And then you get into situations where police departments, they want to be exonerated, and so they're going to fight you every step of the way. So you have to sue in those cases. Generally, the person that's liable in a personal injury case, it could be an individual, it can be a conglomerate, it can be a small company, but it's usually someone that we're suing that has violated a known safety rule or a law, that it has resulted in a death or injury to our client, that person, and that they are held accountable because of known safety rules, national standards, procedures. Client communication is very important. I think that's one of the biggest complaints of clients, is that the attorney doesn't call them back or respond to them. And they're right. We don't do that. They got my cell phone. They can call me anytime. We have to do that, because if you get crippled by the police, or you get in an extensive motorcycle accident, or a loved one's killed, we've got to react right now and preserve that evidence, preserve that case. We really work our cases. We're really choosy on what cases that we pick. We look for cases that are going to make a difference in the community, that are going to protect the community. And we work those cases extensively by doing focus groups and other novel research methods. So when we go to court, we've tested every exhibit, we've tested all the witnesses, we destroyed all the defenses, and we can predict pretty closely, with pretty close accuracy, what that outcome is going to be. We at the law firm of Glenn C. McGovern are a small law firm. We're tightly knit. I love it when I go to trial and they've got 6 lawyers on the other table and it's just me. It's like David and Goliath. And usually they mess up because they've got so many people and they make mistakes. We've got Peyton Bowman here, Callan Johns, myself, 3 lawyers, and then we've got support staff. And we work tightly together. We've been working together for years. And I think having a smaller law firm and reducing the number of cases, we're not overloaded with cases. We can spend more time with the client and with each case, and we get record results doing that. What you can expect in your initial evaluation. We will request information from you, basic information on the case, your contact information, and whatever information is needed to evaluate your case. And then after we get that, and we can do an initial screening, we'll call you in, meet face to face, and discuss your case so that we know everything we need to know about you and your case, and to determine whether we can be successful.